Okay, hey there, Selective Collective. This is Kim, just here to give you a quick reading. In between, I'll do the next 3-day readings tomorrow. So I did a little meditation first on this card that came out. It is master number 33, the Lotus with Purity. So this number, just going into a meditation, I know that it's associated with Neptune, our ascended masters, great, having clarity out of sometimes confusing information, because it's usually spiritual in nature, but that kind of confusing energy can be won with this card, So I went into meditation, and so I'll just give a synopsis here. Let me just tell you too. So it started off with the beach and listening to the waves, and they said it's like that story of the wave that thinks it's gonna die as it approaches the shoreline. So you are like that wave. You are actually one with the ocean, and the perception of being a wave is just because of really the action and the time and space, right? So you are like that wave, oh no, I'm about to die, I'm about to go to the shore. And it's so there's something here about that, about the illusion of being part of the whole, not separate by nature. Let's say by nature, or like by origin. It's giving like a feel of non-dual. So yeah, okay, so then I saw a conch shell and picked it up and started to listen to it, and it had a frequency. They gave me the hertz in the meditation of 714. It's a pain relieving frequency associated with the cat's purr. So so maybe you're getting tones, or you're hearing a frequency. They're clearly saying that there's a frequency that is out there that is for your benefit, to help you maybe with the real aches and pains of the ascension process, because energy is constantly being cleared away. And then they were talking about what gives life meaning. What gives life meaning, and they were showing me how there was a time where even telling me that I had meaning or purpose here probably would have made me chuckle, because I thought that I had it all figured out so well. I thought, I know what makes things meaningful and what makes people happy in life. And if you don't have this, this, and this, then you probably aren't. So in my mind, I could measure that person up. They could measure me up. We could figure out real quick, who's in the right place. It was, I was actually in the mud at that time. I didn't realize it. I thought it was crystal clear, but I was like this lotus. I was in the mud. Trying to reach the light, and eventually you do, which the lotus does represent like completion. It says purity on the card. You are pure, though. Okay, you may come from the mud, but destined to see the sun you are. So like Yoda. So they were saying, just with that silly comparison, and I asked them why so personal, because I was asking for a message for you all. They said maybe having something in common, or maybe it's just for a story to tell. But in any case, the way that you view life after you go through some things, a dark night of the soul, perhaps. You realize that everything has almost very different meanings for different people. Awakening to those things, it shifts the meaning and the words that we identify with things, right? Our empathy switches. Our view is not from, you know, just self-centered ego view, which does think it knows everything. And it thinks it's got it all figured out. And anyway, so I feel like the main message is just talking about here, redefining what moments are meaningful to you and making it a goal so that the rest of your life can be lived where each day holds a lot of value and meaning. As those priorities are shifting, as the consciousness is changing. All right. Yeah, this is beautiful. That's beautiful. Openness. Openness. And this coffee. Collapse in the reverse. And the crossing in the reverse. Interesting cards to come out. And I have the universe big time saying, this one's important. Don't forget to trust in us to be guiding you on your hermit journey exactly where you're supposed to be at every single moment. So this is really good. I like this. If there's hesitancy to move something out of the way that's really not helping anymore, could be trying to push off tower moments, you know, or trying to avoid something falling apart at all costs, but maybe it already has in a sense. That might be why it's in the reverse. But this there's doubt, either doubt or hesitancy, like we're right there, but we haven't made that decision to get to make it past the crossing point or to pass the threshold. There's something holding us back. And whatever we're holding on to, it's not for our greater good, or else it wouldn't be in the reverse. It's either a relationship, a situationship, a job, a habit, whatever it is, it's something that we do or that we're in that is not good for us. But we need to be open and receptive to something new. You know, when the sun is represented in any card, it's like this divine light of information, knowledge, new experiences, newfound happiness, energy, and you just see that coffee cup, like the warmth of the coffee cup, you know. So they're saying if you're being led to a crossing point, you're being led through something that may be difficult. Maybe life is asking you to climb, and you know what it's like to climb a ladder. It's going straight up. It's not easy to keep it up for a long time, and maybe something is requiring a climb or a leap of faith here. So you need to trust. And I just really pull hermit vibes from that person on that card, carrying their lantern. You know, there are mountains ahead. So there are obstacles ahead. But the sun is here. And there's a cup of coffee, warm coffee. It's like there's something comforting. Oh, wow. Salvation. Nice. Wow. You're being saved from the shadow or the aspects that we don't want to keep experiencing, or we weren't acknowledging, or we're in denial about. There's complete salvation here. Everything is saved, redeemable, divine remembrance, saved from the shadow, or from the shadow's destruction. Maybe in every other lifetime it's really caused a lot of problems, and in this lifetime something about the shadow is integrated this time, and now you're in a better mind space, better emotional place, better physically. You have that dark energy, even the void here on the bottom, even the void, and then the one that's right here is the moon. You have the sun on the other side, so it's like this is saving, something here is saving you from your fears, from the darkness, if you want to look at it as the darkness. So when you're sitting in the void, truly that's the place where everything is existing all at once. Eternity, infinite possibilities. There's like a love feeling in this void. It has everything and nothing. Destiny shifts in this spot. So you're the one that can access the void inside yourself. Something so dark here. Maybe that's what we're cutting through. I mean, because you can see the light kind of like shining here on this moon, right? You see it shining on the moon, like, yeah, something's been reflected back. Something's been made known. And now it's, maybe that is this call to be empty. Maybe you've been like me here lately. The last like 3 weeks have been guided to these meditations about having an empty cup, like completely empty, right? Emptying your mind, and not to have this desire to fill it back up really quick, because that would normally be the first response, is I have to fill up this spot. But it's already full of everything. So when you go looking outside of yourself to fill a void, that's why it's never going to work. It's because everything you needed to access was already within you, within that void. Okay, I have, wow. For the collective, they have a really good message about your fruit, your harvest. This is similar to like a 10 of Pentacles, where you put in the work or effort, you're getting out, you know, what is blessed to you. Really, it's completion, it's wealth, it's seeing the fruit, right, from all your inner work, the fruit. And this is for the whole collective. So let's see, let's close out with an angel number message, and then I'm probably going to bed. If you need a private reading, information's in the description box below. It's a pre-recorded video similar to what I do on YouTube, and you get a private link. So that's in the description box. And this is what came out for Leos today. Nice. And 19 on the bottom, which is a Leo. Hey, happy birthday, Leos. But 19 with the sun energy. Independence and self-sufficiency are necessities to you. You are extremely capable in life and work, and you aren't afraid to take the big risk to achieve the life you desire. I am a pioneer, so there's something that you're pioneering the way for others. You know, that's the whole point of the pioneer. You're doing it first, so you don't have a path to follow. You have one that you're making. Master number 44, your angels are encouraging you to continue on your present life path with diligence. and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. I am supported. So that's what I've got for you. Sending you love and light. Bye.